This is my third letter to you, and today we talk about love. If you're 25 and you think you understand love, I thought so too. At 25, I believed love was a feeling, a spark, a fire in the chest, a reason to lose sleep. And when I felt it, I thought that was enough. It wasn't. I'm 82 now, and if I could sit across from my younger self, I wouldn't tell him how to make more money. I wouldn't tell him which career to choose. I would talk to him about love, because love, when chosen poorly, can shape the rest of your life, and not always in a good way. When I was young, I was afraid of being alone. That fear is dangerous. It makes you hold on to people who are not meant for you. It makes you ignore red flags because the silence at night feels worse. Let me tell you something you won't hear often. Loneliness will not destroy you, but the wrong relationship might. I married too quickly, not because she was the love of my life, but because it felt like the next step. Everyone around me was settling down. There was pressure, there was expectation, and I mistook timing for destiny. Don't ever confuse the two. Just because it's the right age doesn't mean it's the right person. At 30, I thought love meant sacrifice, so I sacrificed my hobbies, my friendships, my opinions. I slowly became smaller so the relationship could survive. Here's what nobody told me. If you have to shrink to keep someone, they don't love you. They love control. Real love does not require you to disappear. There's something else I learned too late. Passion fades. That intense, heart-racing, can't eat, can't sleep feeling. It fades. And when it does, what's left matters more than what you felt at the beginning. Respect, patience, emotional safety. That's what keeps two people together for decades, not butterflies. At 40, I realized something painful. You can live in the same house with someone and still feel alone. We stopped talking, not fighting, just stopped talking. Silence is more dangerous than arguments. Arguments mean you still care. Silence means you've given up. If you ever reach a point where you feel more peaceful alone than together, pay attention to that. Here's a truth that took me 60 years to understand. Love is not about finding someone who excites you. It's about finding someone who brings you peace. Excitement feels like fireworks. Peace feels like home. Choose home. I also stayed in love with potential. I believed she would change. She believed I would change. Two people loving a future version of each other. But marriage is not built on potential. It's built on who someone is right now. Never marry someone for who they might become. Marry them for who they are when things are hard. If you are young and listening to this, please understand something. Chemistry can blind you, but character reveals everything. How do they treat waiters? How do they handle stress? How do they speak about people who aren't in the room? That is your future. Not the sweet messages, not the late-night calls. Character is destiny. There was a moment in my life where I almost left, but I was afraid. Afraid of judgment, afraid of starting over, afraid of admitting I chose wrong. Fear kept me in a situation longer than love did. Don't let fear decide your life. Being single at 35 is better than being miserable at 55. Trust me. And here is the hardest lesson of all. Sometimes, love is not enough. You can love someone deeply and still not be right for each other. Compatibility matters. Values matter. Direction matters. Love without alignment becomes exhaustion. If I were 25 again, I wouldn't chase beauty. I wouldn't chase excitement. I wouldn't chase status. I would chase emotional maturity. I would chase kindness. I would chase someone who feels calm in chaos. Because life will test you with money problems, with health problems, with loss. And in those moments, you don't need passion. You need partnership. At 82, I no longer regret loving, but I regret not understanding it sooner. If you are young, take your time. Don't rush love. Don't marry because you're lonely. Don't stay because you're afraid. And never confuse attention with affection. Real love makes you feel safe, not anxious. If you're 25 and thinking about forever, ask yourself this: does this person make my life larger or smaller? That question will save you decades. This is my third letter to you. I hope you don't learn these lessons as slowly as I did. Take care of your heart. It decides the shape of your entire life.